It's like if people follow you, but something else piques their interest, then they stop feeding your content to them, even though they're following you, just because they started watching something different.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like the fairest way to do it is if people follow you, they should be able to see your shit. Or at least like feed it to the For You page as they keep scrolling because they decided to follow you. All right, my peeps, here we are. It's another episode. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm your host, your boy GMan, my co-host, my girl.
Lady G's in the house.
We are in the building, and thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of the He Says She's a podcast. Big shout out to Alpha Medicine and Rehab. Don't forget it. If you got into a car accident, that's the people that you got to call. They'll definitely take care of you. Alpha Medicine and Rehab. They're all over Florida. So make sure you check them out. The information is at the bottom of the screen. So if you know anybody that's in a car accident, they need some good, somebody that can really take care of them, it's Alpha Medicine and Rehab. And also, big shout out to Miramar Pools.
Oh, yes.
So if you're looking for the pool of your dreams, make sure you check out Miramar Pools, man. They're definitely going to hook you up and give you the pool that you want and all that good stuff.
Yeah, so, don't dream about it, swim in it. Be about it.
Be about it.
That's
Do
right.
it. Do it.
So could you believe that it's already, when this airs on Tuesday, it's already the last week of February?
Bro.
Like
yes.
that. Like, who told you to blink?
This is
who told
going
you to?
too fast right
Way
now.
too fast.
This is going way too fast. It'll be the 25th when this airs.
But I'm really not complaining. There's no leap year, so it's just the 28th. There's no leap year this year.
What do you mean you're not complaining?
I'm not complaining because it was a lot smoother than January was. January was rough for me.
I get it. No. It was smoother, but it's fast, though.
Yeah, way fast.
You know,
Way
we're
fast.
already, like, going into March that quick.
I know.
It's crazy.
And as the months progress, you get broker and broker. Like, how is that even?
I don't even know how
just
that
when you
works.
think it's not even possible, you
get
get more
it.
broke.
It's just the way life is right now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I can't save money.
Well, you're not.
I'm not.
You're not saving
Not
money
with you
right
guys.
now.
Not with you. And then our
No.
daughter,
Her birthday's coming up.
But like I said, I'm washing my hands this year.
You are.
I said the last podcast. Are you listening or not?
So just because she's 25, you're gonna wash your hands
I'm done.
of that.
I'm done with it. Yes, her boyfriend is the one that got to take care of all that
Oh,
responsibility.
you tapping him in. You're like, tap. You're
tapped
in. You're in.
Yeah, he been tapped in. This is the year that he sees the stroke. This really he gonna think. I'm gonna make sure this is the year he gonna think.
Trey, we got some words of wisdom for you. Get ready.
That's it, dog. Get ready. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we're recording this really late. It's 11:30 p.m. and here we are recording.
Instead of watching Love is Blind?
I don't watch that no more, dog. I don't want to watch that. Because
when were you gonna tell me?
It's not that when I was gonna tell you. It's like sometimes, like I feel like those shows.
Well, don't feel, baby.
It's a setup, bro. It's dumb.
It's
like
a setup.
Yeah, like it's a setup.
Some
for
of these
them
people
dumb
stay
shit.
together, babe.
Babe,
Some of
you
them
know what?
stay.
You know what the chances of somebody in that show staying together?
What?
I can guarantee you that out of 10
Couples,
one stays together for the long haul. Like they'll probably have a few of them that stay together till the show is over.
I don't even
And
know
the
that
reunion after that they done.
But I don't even know if I believe what you're saying, because then why would the show
believe me.
like? Why would it still be going on season after season?
Because people watch it.
People want
It's not
love at
because they
first
see the
sight.
success stories. People watch it because of the drama.
Oh,
They watch it because of the drama
Damn.
of the bullshit that goes on. That's the reason why they watch it. It's not because, oh my God, there's so much love that goes on into this show. So many relationships happening in this show. I love to watch people get together and just be happy.
I feel
No.
like what you're coming with and saying here, like there's just a lot to unpack.
You stop talking like that. That's how they talk. Stop talking like that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I don't like I get
It's
it.
too
Like, you do
scripted,
get
like it's too fake.
Yeah, like you do get involved in the drama shit, but
Yes.
I don't like the fact that people do fake it in the show. Like you just did.
Yeah.
There's so much to unpack here. Hold on. Shut the fuck up with the unpacking bullshit. Like, stop. Stop with the unpacking.
Wow.
Like, I hate that fucking
You're
word.
awfully cranky. Are you sleepy? What's the matter?
I'm not sleepy.
Okay.
I just hate that word. There's so much to unpack
okay,
here.
so let's take it one thing at a time. Let's unpack all this.
Fuck that. I hate that shit. Like, I just feel like Love is Blind, Married at First Sight. Those are like...
The 90 Day Fiance, you're going to drag them into the mix too?
No, not that.
Okay.
Because the thing is, like, those people, like 90 Day Fiance, there's time. Like, you're getting to know them. There's
you're traveling back and forth.
Yeah, like, well, it's not the traveling. That's not what it is. It's just that, like, I feel like in 90 Day Fiance, you've known them, that you've been with them for, like, we've been together for 3 years, talking to each other overseas or whatever the case might be. So there's time. Like, I feel like Married at First Sight and Love is Blind, it's like there's the word that I want to put together in here, but I can't. Mm-hmm. It's like a clickbait, because nobody really fucking loves each other. Like, Love is Blind. Love is not blind.
Well,
that's number one.
Well, here's the thing. A lot of the people that are on Love is Blind, what I notice is that they're drop dead gorgeous. So I'm like, is that really like the reality of it?
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. It's not. So like, if you're gonna go ahead and create a show that's called Love is Blind, but everybody in the show looks good, like where is regular people, right? That's number one. And then when you're in that show, your mindset is to try to make it to the show. It's not trying to find love.
So you're saying all the right things, all the things that people want to hear, just to get on the show.
Correct. They want to make it on the show. They want to fall in love in the show.
Yes.
So they think, right?
Of course.
So I just feel like, because, there's been episodes where people say this, like whatever they say, but there's something that they never say. And then when they're in their relationship, it's like, oh, well, this is who I am. Well, why you never said that on the pods? Like, I feel like it's just like, it's a clickbait bullshit. Like, it's just like, oh, I'm here to make it in this show. Yeah, of course, because that's what the drama is. But is it a way that, like, they say, when people say, is love really blind? No, it's not. Love is not blind. Like, this is just the name of the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not fucking blind. When people say, like, when can I say that love can be blind? It's like if, let's say you have a group of people, group of friends, you're a person that you're single, and within time, in your group of friends, there's one friend that's maybe not the most attractive person.
And then you start to fall for them.
Because you see who their heart is.
Yeah, underneath
like,
it all.
You know what? Underneath it, and I'm not saying that they're ugly. They were just...
They're just not your type of person.
No, they're just not that first catch. Like,
okay.
Que tipa está bien buena. The first time you see her.
It's
just like, okay, I fell in love with her. Like, she is beautiful on the inside. She might not be a model.
Yeah, but she's dope as fuck to hang out with. But she's pretty. To have fun with.
Yeah, she's dope as fuck. That could probably be as a Love is Blind type of thing. But to tell me like that, you're going to fall in love with somebody that you've never seen, and you're going to be happily ever after. The only way that can happen is if when you get together, it is the person that you're attracted to.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, these, like, I do blame the dudes a lot. Like, they talk a lot of shit.
Yeah, then they can't back it up, as usual.
I mean, I'm pretty sure girls do too, but whatever. Like, I don't know.
Anyway, well, I'm sorry I brought it up. You seem frustrated, but... Maybe it is the time factor.
It's not the time factor. Okay, I'm fine.
Well, as social influencers, right? Like, so.
By the way, I'm drinking
water,
Tito's club soda, and a splash of cream.
This whole time you had me fooled. I mean, I thought you had water
Girl,
there,
you
ice
already know.
water.
I don't put water here. I put water in my black thing container.
In your
You already know how I do.
So, we're putting in that work. It's what we call after hours right now.
Yeah.
So, as social media influencers, wouldn't you say that the struggle is real?
It is very
And I
real.
feel like we've been frustrated lately because we're stuck.
It's okay. So yes. So there is a level of frustration
Mhm.
that comes with being stuck in a sense. It's just weird.
But
to
like,
me.
why are we stuck? I mean, we're not lazy. We put in the work.
I don't know. I
We
think
come
that
with
okay. So
it.
so this is the challenge that I see. I think that the problem is, like, for instance, we're having a problem with our TikTok. Like, we've been at 1.9 million
Growing
for
our TikTok.
growing our TikTok. I think like we've
Yes.
been at 1.9 for a very, very long time.
I think we established
So-
together that it's been like at least 2 years.
Yeah, like a year. I would say a little bit over a year.
Exactly.
But it's like, bro, like, it's very hard because, like, here we are putting in work. It's like, we put like we post every day, and that's the thing. Like, we post every day.
Mm-hmm.
We're very dedicated to the app, or
We're
to
creative.
or to social media.
Mm-hmm.
We do lives. We have a podcast. You know what I'm saying?
The
So it's like
podcast is out every Tuesday.
every Tuesday. When most Tuesdays, yes, because obviously, like,
We've
if
skipped
there's something
Tuesdays
that
here and
happened,
there.
like when we went to Connecticut, obviously, we're
Like
not
when you
gonna be able
had
to
your
do it.
nose deviated
Surgery.
septum done, and then you had to have it redone
But why you say it like that?
because you're
Why you say
you're
like-
to blame.
Yeah, but no, but why you say it like that? You say it like you said, well, you deviated to the.
Well, I want
Like, you make
to
it seem like it's-
emphasize
but
that
you
you
don't- I don't
didn't
want
have
you to emphasize
nose surgery.
Okay, but yes,
like
just
you
say
didn't have
that.
no rhinoplasty or
Yeah, so
anything
say
like
that.
that.
But just don't be like when you hear you deviated something, you make it seem like I was like
Well,
really
your
jacked
nose was-
up.
Well, you were. The snoring
Anyway.
has stopped, so I feel like we have a
Has
new
it
lease.
stopped?
You're better. You're breathing.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, I
Good.
don't think you need the CPAP no more. If you want to pack
For
it
real?
up and put it away, we don't have to have that hose.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because sometimes I
Alright,
feel
make
like
sure
doing things
because-
with that hose, like
Mm-hmm. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this house. There's some hoes in this
babe.
house.
No, I feel like choking you with the hose.
Oh,
Not like I feel like doing bad things.
I sleep with hoses.
Anyway, so
Alright,
when you
but
had all
anyway.
that surgery done,
Okay.
then we missed a couple of Tuesdays.
Great. So, but anyway, the whole point is that we do put the work in.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just what's frustrating is when, bro, I'm gonna be honest, like, and it's crazy because like
Tell
I'll
me.
look at like different TikToks and they are not funny, bro.
No, I know.
And they're like
And the quality is
300,000 likes. It's like, what the fuck am I doing wrong? So what we did is we started kind of up gaming the quality of our TikToks.
Well,
Like,
we did a couple of things. We invested in cameras, we invested in lights. And
Yeah,
so we're doing like and would you say we're doing more original content? Or
I
half
mean,
and half still there?
I mean, yes. So like, and that's the problem. Like people. So as you guys know, I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of people met us doing the comedy,
The voiceover
the
skits.
voiceover skits with comedians,
Mhm.
which is funny as hell, and I think we do a great job with that. What happens is, when TikTok changed everything, and it's like, okay, now you're getting paid from anything over a minute.
Yeah.
So now, and I also we wanted to do original content because I do feel like we're funny. Like we're a funny family. Like we could come up with great shit and we're good actors
Sure.
and we could come up with good stuff.
I agree.
So, but the problem that I find, and which is hard for me to break through through TikTok, is like TikTok puts you in this bubble. So they said, okay, these guys do comedy content, voiceovers of
Mhm.
comedians, right? Anything outside of that we try to do, they don't push. Anything that we do inside of that gets pushed.
Yeah.
And it's very hard because people are trying to figure out, and that's the way the algorithm works. Like, I just feel like TikTok algorithm is very cool, but it's very,
Complicated.
it is.
Well,
You
there's
can't
pros
figure it
to
out.
cons and to everything.
I think I understand, like, with time, I think I understand it. Because I think that, and this is the problem with TikTok, is like, you got to stick to a niche. Because what happens is, this is what I think, and if you guys, anybody knows, let me know. This is what I'm thinking. When you do different things, right? If you're very talented and you do different things, the algorithm does not know
It's not going to be able to track
where to place your videos or push your videos to.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? Because if you're doing comedy, like, voiceover comedians, it knows where to push that, right? To people that love that shit. But when you do original content and they push it to the same people, then people don't fuck with it because they only like this stuff. Then it doesn't know where to push it to.
Yeah.
So what I feel like what TikTok does, it tries to figure what your content is and push your content to the people that like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then every time that you create something, it thinks that it's just the same thing and it pushes to the same people.
So for the
I think it's cool, but I think it kind of messes up too because, for instance, if you have 2 million followers, I feel if you have that many, if you have followers, anybody that follows you should automatically get your videos. It don't happen like that.
Yeah, people say all the time, like, I haven't seen a video of yours
correct.
in
Like,
the
how the fuck you don't
time.
see my videos and you follow me? Like, how the fuck is that work? But that's because TikTok gives you the content that you continue to like.
Yeah.
Or that you elect. And I hate when this shit happens. Like, for instance, I watch something and it's a little entertaining, but it's about politics. And I scroll and it just continues to give me politics. And it's like, bro, I'm not into this shit. Like, I just saw something that was unique
That
or whatever
caught
that
your
caught my attention.
attention.
But it doesn't mean I like this shit.
Yeah.
So it's like if people follow you, but something else piques their interest, then they stop feeding your content to them, even though they're following you, just because they started watching something different.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what the fuck? Like, I feel like the fairest way to do it is if people follow you, they should be able to see your shit.
Sure.
Or at least like feed it to the For You page as they keep scrolling because they decided to follow you. You know what I'm saying? And it's like TikTok is like, okay, well, if they follow you, they should just search for you.
Like
motherfucker,
why?
no.
Yeah,
They
exactly.
shouldn't do that. Like, they shouldn't. Like, they follow me for a purpose. Like, so if they follow me, that means that they like this shit. So send them our shit.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway.
But I will tell you this. Like, I feel like we do. We put in work.
Yeah.
We put in, like, we are not lazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? And we put in work a lot. Like, we do it daily.
Well, we've been at it since October of 2020 was
Yeah.
when we posted our first video. And so what advice would you give anybody that's listening and they see the frustration and you hit that
Bro,
roadblock and that wall? So what would be
Just
how are you
continue,
handling
bro.
it?
Continue.
Maybe if anything, go harder, go stronger. You know
well,
what
I mean, don't get. The only thing I will say to people that find themselves stuck is this: like, don't like us. Yes, I get frustrated, but I don't let it overwhelm me where if it affects what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm over it. Like, I'm kind of over. I do get frustrated, but don't get discouraged to the point where I'm gonna fucking quit.
Exactly.
Or I'm done with this shit. Like, don't. Like,
Or I'm gonna slow down on the posting.
Correct. Continue to do it because I feel like eventually something is gonna hit. Cause that's one thing I like about TikTok, right? It's like there is a niche for everything.
Yeah.
People will love stuff.
Well, it's a platform
It's
full
just-
of answers. It's full of answers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's just I feel like it's just a matter of reaching, for the TikTok to figure out the right audience. Because I feel like our videos are funny.
I
I mean,
think
if I compare it to some other videos, fuck yeah, our videos
yeah,
are
it's funny,
funny.
funny. I would say like my advice would be press forward, dust yourself off, keep going. Don't let it consume you. Don't let it rob you of your peace and your family time.
Correct.
Like still keep in mind what's most important, what's at stake. I know that for us, we often say that when we started in 2020 of October, it's brought our family closer together. Like we're
Yeah.
tight.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
I
100%.
do feel like a lot of it has come. What we've done is we've kind of shifted our focus a little bit, and we'll work off of YouTube. That's why we're doing the podcast and doing other things.
Do
Like
other things, yeah. Branch out.
yeah,
to
spread
other
out
things.
and spread yourself even. Facebook, Instagram, everything SWAGmodovars, and and continue to kind of spread yourself out there.
Yeah. So like that's what we've done was like, okay, like we do this, and we
Yeah,
could do this, we know how to do this.
that's
So
right.
we continue, and I feel
I think
grateful
that's like
that
that is innovation. That's like reinventing yourself.
yeah, I mean,
And
well you're like we are entertainers. Right? This is the way that I look at myself working in radio. I love to talk to people, I love to entertain. So that's why I love to do lives.
mm-hmm.
I love that this is my lifestyle. Right? So this is something that I do love. And that's why it's easy for me to create a podcast.
Yeah.
Now, does it suck that our podcast is not reaching hundreds of thousands of people? Yes.
Yes.
But would it stop me? No. Why? Because I enjoy creating them. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like we do have something to say. We've been together for 26 years, married. I feel like, people say, oh, that's couple goals. Great. You know? So check out our shit, see how we are, listen to our advice. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we do have something valuable,
Mm-hmm.
but I will never stop just because I'm seeing like, okay, the views are not where I want
Mm-hmm.
them. Because at the end of the day, is it frustrating? Yes, but
Yeah, that's not
is
gonna
it
change.
correct? But it is what it is. I'm like, fuck. Because the thing is like, and that's the bullshit, is like, bro, like, and I'm not hating on whatever is going on. I'm just like, bro, just include me in that bullshit, bro. Like, I'm
Yeah.
not mad. Like, why
Yeah.
is this person getting pushed? I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't care that person's.
It's
I
like
do not
include
give
me
a
in the
shit. Just
game.
include me in the
Tap
game, bro.
me in.
Listen, there's a pie for there's a slice for everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody could be great. Everybody
Well,
can
I'll
be
tell you
viral.
what
But it's
other
like,
social
come
media
on.
influencers are not doing. They're not sitting there and writing back and replying to comments and and personalizing what their fans are saying and replying back. Like the other day we sat down, we're like, all right, you go through some videos, I'll go through other
Well,
videos,
I
and we
think that
reply.
yeah, I think that we cater to our followers, and I think that's a big thing for
That's a big
influencers to
plus.
do.
Yes.
Um, if people don't do it, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But but that's what I'm saying. Like when I analyze what we do, it was frustrating. Like, damn, we do a lot. Like we spoil people,
Yeah.
but they don't realize the work that goes behind it.
No.
Because it's like, okay, we do a podcast, bro. But they don't know that I gotta
The time it takes to set it
that I
up.
gotta set the shit up, then I gotta take it down.
Yeah.
Then I gotta unload all the videos into my computer. Then I
Yes.
edit all my shit. I don't have a videographer or an editor that edits this shit. I'm doing all of this work to editing it, going through it, cutting it up, putting it together, putting the graphics together that goes into the podcast. Like there is a lot that goes with it, but I am a person that I am very committed
Yeah.
when I put my mind on something. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to stop doing it, even if it's not giving the results that I want,
Mm-hmm.
because I do believe in our work. And at the end of the day, I think that's what matters the most. Do you feel, and this is what I will say to somebody, that your content is valuable?
And worth it.
Correct. And if you do believe that, then you continue to fucking go. Now, I go to YouTube, I research comedy scripts.
Mm-hmm.
I research how to make videos better. I research how to shoot better content.
Yep.
Like I put homework. So while other motherfuckers are out here
Yeah.
just whatever, I'm
Well, no, while they're out here
researching
sleeping in late.
whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'm researching, I'm listening to
Mm-hmm.
other professionals talking about whatever it is I need to hear. Like it's education for me. You know what I'm saying? And so I know I'm this type of person that I believe like when you put the attention and the effort to grow,
Then there's gonna be a payoff.
something there has to be a payoff.
Somebody has to be watching. Somebody's gonna notice.
There
something.
has to be a payoff. Somebody's gonna watch and say, damn, like I get it that their video didn't blow the fuck up, but these motherfuckers,
They got potential.
These motherfuckers know what they doing.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Because it's not like I feel like that's where success happens. It's not like, oh my God, you're gonna be because you're blowing the fuck up. That's great. There's nothing wrong with that's awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
But are you gonna continue to be as great, or are you gonna continue to be, as dedicated when your shit is not where you want it to be? Right? It's easy to be great, or it's easy to be happy when everything is going for you. But will you be the same way if things are not looking good for you,
Mm-hmm.
or they diminish a little bit? You know what I'm saying? I just continue to put, okay, let me be better. Let me be better.
Yeah. Let's
me
get some
continue.
lighting. Let's change
do
it
this.
up. Let's
change
shake
it.
things
Yeah,
up.
let's do this. Let's try this. Let's try that. Like you got to continue to try. You got to continue to push because.
And where do you get that drive from? Where do you get that from?
Bro, like honestly, bro, I've always been like this, bro. I've always been
You've
like
never
this, bro.
taken no for an answer?
Yes.
Even when
In
you
my
chased me
life.
down for a whole year?
Even I changed it. Bro, it was like, honestly, it was my Nate. It was crazy because, like, I feel like when I was younger, I always had to kind of prove myself.
Mm.
And it was like a thing that always happened with me when I was younger. Like, even when I came from Puerto Rico to the United States, I didn't know the language. I used to be bullied. So I always had to try
To outdo yourself.
to better myself, to become part of whatever society was. And I feel like, being who I am, it's like, okay, let me be the best I can be. Let me try to be like, that's why I was so upset when I got fired out of my radio job. I was so mad because I was like, bro, I'm the fucking guy that makes the shit work. Like I
Yes.
push myself, bro.
Exactly.
Like I
You're
never
like,
was
how
the
could
guy.
this be?
I was never and will never be the guy that will settle. Oh, this is all I gotta do. I'm gonna do
Or
the bare,
coast it. Yeah,
I'm gonna do the
coasting.
bare, I'm gonna do the bare minimum. I will fuck that. Fuck the bare minimum. I want to be that guy that when you say, yo, who's the motherfucking guy here? He is. I want you to point to me. I want to be that guy. And it's not an ego thing. It's just that I want to be better.
Well, it's a character thing. So I think maybe
Yes.
that comes from being in the
Yes.
Marines too. Has
Well,
that,
I
has
feel
that
like
added to it? Because it seems like it has. Like you have a whole different
I
standard.
had it, yeah, but it wasn't the Marine Corps didn't make me like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I went to the Marine Corps, it just because like when I was in the military, when I was at boot camp, I wanted to be the best recruit. Not because they taught me to try to be the best recruit. I was already like that.
Yeah.
I was already trying to be great. I was already trying to push myself to the limit. So it just fed on. So even when now, and it's crazy because like my mom always like challenged me to like, oh, do this, like follow the money. Like it'll be like, oh, be a nurse or get into this because this is where the money's at. And it's like, no, I want to follow my passion. I want to follow what I want to do. I want to follow who I want to be. And it's a challenging place to be because
You question yourself.
what if it don't work?
Yeah. It's a risk.
Yeah, what if it don't work? Like I did music for a long time. And I still do music. Like I still do my shit. I know we were talking about
Yeah, I was like, hey.
what we gonna talk about in the podcast.
I was
We were
like,
let's talk
you know.
about you doing your music. But even
Yeah.
that, You know what I'm saying? Like to pursue music. Even, what did I say to you when I got together with you? When I first got together with you and we decided to go out and be a couple, what did I say to you?
Music is a non-negotiable. It's
No,
off the table. It will
if
always
you're
be a part of me.
if you're gonna tell me I can't do music,
Let's just leave each other now.
Let's leave each other right here. Like let's not even pursue a relationship. Because I knew what I wanted to do. Now, it didn't happen for me.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't. Music did not happen for me. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I had to come to terms with that. And that was a hard thing to come to terms with. But I found radio.
Mm-hmm.
And radio was like, yo, I could still be in the entertainment business. I could still do music. I still do my music on the side. So I'm on, Apple Music and Spotify. But I do it as a hobby more thing. And when I got into TikTok, I was like, yo, it awakened, awoke. Will I say that?
Awaken.
It awakened something in me that was always there since I was a kid.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was always wanting to be in drama. I loved acting, but it wasn't really like a path.
Yeah.
It was there because I did a lot of like, plays in school, and I was in TV in Puerto Rico for a little bit with some things, and I loved the environment, but it wasn't a path for me at the age that I was when we started doing TikTok. But I was like, oh shit, I could act, I could do my thing, I could do what I love to do, and then it kind of just became what it was. That's why I love it, and I'm passionate about growing because I want to be better. I
Yeah.
want people to enjoy what we do as a family.
When
You know
you
what I'm saying?
sing and you go into the studio and you're like, I'm doing my thing, what are you singing about?
I always love like talking about like it's I mean to me music is always about like most of the time music is about a girl. Right?
Yeah.
It's like a story about a relationship, a feeling, a thing, so I always try to find the story that I can just put together, whether it's something I lived through or something that I
Or
can
having a good
create,
time, like
or
good
having a
vibes.
good time.
It's always
Yeah,
positive.
It's always
It's always
I always
positive.
try to create music that
Feel good.
doesn't have cursing in it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And the only reason why, because I don't want to talk crazy in it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I want people to enjoy the music. So
Yeah,
it's
you don't want it
always-
to be a turn off.
Correct. Like I might say a bad word here and there, but it's not disgusting.
Yeah.
It's not like
Vulgar.
vulgar. You know what I mean? Amiga, los pantillas, ¿verdad? Que te voy a romper. Igual, ¿verdad? Cabrón, deja. Mira, si el bicho tuyo.
Tú no vas a hacer nada.
Si el bicho tuyo mide 4 pulgadas, no hables así en las canciones, cabrón.
Let them know.
Si vas a decir algo,
Let them know, because
Que
I'll bring out that ruler right away. But like,
que tenga. Ahora, yo no digo que yo no hablo así, porque yo quiero que mi música sea chilling.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No es porque yo.
Easy on the ears. Easy on the
just
ears.
want to have a
you know
good
what I
time.
mean?
Honestamente, like, yo quiero que la gente se agrada de la música, and I love it.
What's the process for you when you're putting music together?
Mhm.
Do you just start to write things down? Do you sing it into something? Do you
Okay.
write it into your notes and then you get the beat after, or you get the beat first
No. Okay.
and the music comes?
So the first thing that I do, and I learned this studying at Berklee College of Music, is like when I get a beat.
That's another side of you that they don't know.
Yeah.
You went to Berklee College of Music.
Yeah. I took some classes in there and all
Mhm.
that. So when I left the Marine Corps, I took some classes. So my thing is like when I get a beat, I listen to the rhythm, and then I say to myself, and this is something that I learned, what do I want people to feel like? What's the emotion that you're trying to convey? I let the emotion be the leading to lead me into
The leading
lyrics,
factor.
to the lyrics.
To the lyrics. Okay.
Yeah, like what do I want people to feel when they listen to the song? And then I write to that emotion. Am I creating the emotion that I wanted in this? Because that's when you'll say, okay, well, I don't want to say this like this because this kind of shuts it down. I want to say this that kind of emphasizes that emotion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I do it. But the first thing that I do is
Are you writing on a pen and paper? Or you
No,
like
no,
how
I
are you
put that
putting
shit
it
on my phone.
under the notes section?
Yeah, put it on my phone.
Okay.
But one of the things I do to like one of the things that I do when I'm writing music or when I'm in the studio, I get dressed. I get dressed. I
You're
put my
not in
chain on.
pajamas?
I'm not in pajamas. No.
Can I interrupt you when you're doing music?
No. Can't.
Do you record during the daytime when the whole house is to yourself or at
Yes.
nighttime?
So I used to record at nighttime when we lived in Connecticut,
Yes.
and because I had to work during the day.
9 to 5.
So I like to be at peace. I want quietness. I want to be concentrated. I don't want nobody to call me out because that's the problem. Sometimes I'm in there like, Kenya,
You gotta see this commercial.
look at this that I saw on TV. Like I can't. I don't. You
First
fucking me
off,
up.
I don't sound like that. Second of
but
all,
you do sound
it's
like that.
important.
But you do sound like that. But number one thing I did is like I got to take a shower
Mm-hmm.
and I got to get dressed up. I want to feel like an artist when I'm in the studio. Like I want to feel like I put like I'm not in jammies or nothing. I want to look good. I want to smell good. I want to if I want to do a song, I gotta look to myself. I gotta look on point.
Okay.
I'm in the studio. I put the music on, and then I just listen to the beat, and then I let the beat speak to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll listen to it. You know what I'm saying?
So you're really studying it. You're really studying
yeah,
it.
no, I'm listening to the shit. Like I don't have a song written down to the beat. I listen to the beat and then I let the beat talk to me. Okay, what do you want me to say? Like what's the topic? Like, you know what I'm saying? Now, okay, what is this telling me? Like what is the beat telling me that the song is about? You know what I'm saying? Like what do I want people to feel like when they hear the music? And then I let that kind of speak to me. And once I understand what I want people to feel like, then I start making melodies first. So like let's say like I listen to a song and I don't have to have the words, but I have to have the rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be like
Like the flow. Like the flow.
I'll record that just like that. I'll put record and I'm like, oh, I like that. I like the way this. And I'll literally say that shit like that, and then I'll fill it in with words.
With words, yeah.
After that, I mean, so that's my way of creating music.
Do you know how many songs you've recorded in total?
Hell no.
Okay, I was
Bunch.
gonna say, and
bunch. That's a bunch, bro. A lot of them got lost one time. My
like
hard,
an update.
My hard drive got erased.
Oh, okay.
Pissed.
Yeah,
because it was a lot of shit that was like lost.
I know and it was gone, right? You couldn't retrieve it back again.
Nothing, bro.
When in 1998,
hold up, back your shit up. Back up your fucking hard drives, bro. But go ahead.
In 1998, you surprised me on our wedding day with a song. Would you surprise me again on our renewal with another song?
No, I don't know. I mean, maybe, maybe not. I don't know that I don't know if I would do it on a renewal. I know that I did it on that day, but I don't know. Maybe, maybe not.
I think you won't, but that's just my thought. I'm like, back in 1998, we were crazy.
It's going to be called Yo soy como el pez, tú eres como el mar, parte dos.
Parte dos.
That was crazy.
Yes.
But
Two young kids, crazy in love. Your head is on
music,
straight
yeah,
now.
But I've been doing music for a long time, and my first song was when I was 11.
I got an idea. You could sing about 25 to life. You know what I mean? Being locked up.
I'm locked up.
Yeah, like you could sing about freedom.
They won't let me out.
Freedom.
I'm locked up. They won't let me out. No, pero imagínate, este cabrón, porque yo he hecho música. Bueno, la primera canción que yo hice fue a los 11 años. 11 years old.
So imagine, I'm asking you, how many songs have you?
Imagine.
Yeah.
It was hundreds.
Music is important. Music does something to us. Like it transports us. It helps us through difficult times, good times, you know. Like I give you your space when you're recording, you know, and if I know that you're doing your thing, and then you start letting everybody start to hear it and see what our reactions
And it's
are.
crazy because like
Then you lock yourself up in the car and you want to hear it in the car and what it sounds like there.
yeah, well, because you're trying to
keep
like
changing
make sure,
things
well,
on
because
it.
you're trying to mix it. You're like, okay, does it sound
Yes.
good here? And it's just crazy because like I'm 48, bro. Like, and I'm like, damn, dog, yeah, I'm still like doing music because I love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I love to do that, and I'm still doing it. Like, and it has to like I'm already thinking of like, all right, when am I gonna stop this shit? Yeah. Not because you gotta. At the end of the day, you got I mean, I'm not gonna be fucking 70 in the studio and doing a fucking sounding crazy. But
Yeah.
it's just like es un amor y es una cosa bien brutal. Like it's really like something dope, like that I love. You know what I'm saying? It's like I am my number one fan. I will say that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I love the music that I make.
Yep.
You
Well,
know?
one thing we do is like we'll play it on our Thursday night live when we're on TikTok sometimes, and the response is insane. Like people love it.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I think I make great music. You know what I'm saying? I think I make great music. You know, it's not as popular as I would like it to be, but I don't give a fuck. I'm already over that point.
That's it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's
But
the luxury of turning 48. You don't care what anybody thinks.
Pero
you know?
tú sabes qué? Que cuando yo tenía cuando yo tenía 26, 27, 28, even like I just feel like I started late to, because not for nothing, like like we got married young.
Yes.
And
Too young, would you say?
I mean, look, our life is our life. I'm happy with what we did, but when it comes to an artist, then you don't want to be married that young, because it doesn't become the first thing. It doesn't become the number one thing.
Yeah.
Your family becomes the number one thing, and that's what happened in our relationship.
Yeah. Other things take priority.
Take priority, and it wasn't the music at that point. And then I just feel like I had a very, my life, it was just what it was. And at that point when we got married, I needed to go to the Marine Corps. Now that's 4 years. That's fucking gone.
Yeah, that you can't get back.
That's now that I can get back, it's 4 years.
Yeah.
When I got out, I was 25, 26? Right? 20, because I went in at 22?
Yeah.
So 23, 24,
Yeah, 26.
26. So I'm already pushing 30.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like, what do you do at that point? Like, and then that's another thing. It's like in the music industry, stars are born like 18, 19 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had my first kid at 18. You know what I'm saying? So yes, did I love music? Yes, but my choices didn't let me just get to where I wanted to be. In my mind, I wanted to be here, but the choices I made in life, that's why I tell people, listen, careful with your life. If there's things you want to do with your life, you have to be very jealous to those things. Because if you choose other things and all those other things, not that they're wrong.
Yeah, but they're going to occupy space.
They're just not going to let you do this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Just
it's a constant
facts.
conversation
Fucking
here
facts
in this
of
house.
life. It's facts of life. And that's what like kids are a blessing, but in the wrong time, they're just not going to let you do what you need to be doing. You could be you want to be a nurse, a doctor, you got a fucking kid, good luck. Because if you think that shit was going to be hard,
It's going to cost you.
it's going to be twice as hard when you have kids.
True.
Because then that becomes your priority.
Yes. True
You know what I'm
that.
saying? And then when we got married, then you became a priority. So it's like, okay, I'm not going to put music to the back seat. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to say that I regret it, because that's not what it is. I'm happy where I'm at right now. There's no
Yeah, me
complaints.
too.
It is what it is. But I continue.
Yeah, at least
the
you don't have to
music.
pay to go to a music studio. You have one here. You have
and
the
I'm good.
schooling
Like I don't
behind it.
have regrets. Or
Regrets.
like it's fine, bro. Like fuck. Like look at Daddy Yankee now. 30 years or something being married, and all of a sudden now you're gonna get a divorce, my guy? Like fuck, what happened?
How?
After all these years?
Yeah.
Now you want to win the divorce? Like, what the fuck?
Yikes. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yes, it really
You
is.
listen what I'm saying? So it's like, so you can't say, oh, okay, so es lo que es, oh, I wish I would have done, but because you don't know where your life would have been.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know where your life would have been at that moment. I know what my life is now. Am I happy with my life now? Hell yeah, I'm happy with it. Pero lo que necesito es que TikTok me suba los fucking views.
TikTok, pay attention. Listen to
Y
him.
YouTube, puñeta, porque si no. Pero anyway, no. Pero nada, tranquilo.
Final words. We got to sign out.
Final words. Nada.
I think there's a lot of facets and a lot of different elements to us, and that's what keeps us exciting.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, we shall see. You know, we're gonna keep plugging away and keep doing our thing.
Listen, I'm not gonna stop. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna stop.
And I'm gonna keep
you
up.
You guys are gonna continue to see podcasts. You guys are gonna continue to see our fucking TikToks or
our original
reels,
content.
Original content. I'm gonna do me.
That's right.
Si TikTok no me quiere empujar, que se vayan pa'l carajo. Yo voy a seguir haciendo lo mío. I'm gonna continue to do my thing. Because I'm not gonna stop.
That's right.
And that's what it is. I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna continue to do what I gotta do because this is what I love. And this is when you see our videos, you see us. We wanted to do the video. We don't regret nothing that we're doing. Mm-hmm. We're gonna continue to push. Do I think that we deserve more views? Fuck yes. But do I think that that's everything in the end all be all of life? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? It sucks, but it's not the end all be all.
You're right.
You know, I love that. Like you said, this makes us closer to have fun together, to be together, to have our kids, so they can learn. Like, yo, my fucking parents never gave up, bro. Mm-hmm. That's a big lesson to kids.
Yeah, the commitment.
The commitment that it takes to push forward, no matter what.
Yeah, commitment to them, to each other. It is,
and people will learn that. Eventually, people will learn that because you're never going to be on top forever.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be on top forever. So you better learn how to deal when you're not on top forever.
With adversity.
That's what it is.
And that's it. It's a wrap, y'all.
Y'all already know how we do, man. SWAGmodovars in the building. We'll check you guys on the next one.
Hey.
Peace.
Bye. Don't give up.